anybody who's been out in front of clients and been part of a team I hope would tell you that they're only as good as everybody that's assisting them back in their respective tasks back at the office. And I could not service my clients as well as we need to at Touchstone if I was spending 5 hours a day doing marketing, if I was spending 8 hours poring over financial statements. I still pore over them, but I just don't have 8 hours to do it. And the expertise of our financial due diligence person who has 35 years of financial experience, our marketing coordinator who's spent 20 years in the industry, that type of skill set and that type of experience, it's not easy to find.
Communication here at Touchstone is a big deal. We have a very extensive client relationship management system that we use. We track all sorts of data. We track people, all of their personal information, phone numbers we can reach them at, email addresses, websites. We also are always connected. I work part-time, and even when I'm home with my kids, I am checking my smartphone for emails. I get back to people right away. It's super important, I think, in today's age where we're moving away from phone calls and paper and having everything online. We can pull up documents at home. We can pull up documents at an airport. We're always connected, and I think that's huge value to our clients because selling a business is a huge deal, and selling a business is a very emotional process, and making sure that someone is caring enough that we're always connected to that is a big deal here at Touchstone.
At Touchstone Advisors, I am the due diligence coordinator. I have a background in journalism, so I use that to gather all the pertinent information and documents on a company, including financials, environmentals, employee information, and I put it together in an online data room so that it is organized and accessible to the buyer, the seller, the interested parties.
Once I get a list that the M&A advisor here, along with the business owner, draw up and basically target the best and most suitable business owners out there and prospective buyers, I do a direct mail campaign, I do an email campaign, and I also do website advertising to try to generate as much interest in that company as possible. We always maintain the client's confidentiality throughout the entire process. That's one of the most important aspects that we drive to stay committed to. We do market these companies in a different manner only because it's of the utmost importance to keep the client's company confidential throughout the process. So in order to do that, we come up with a marketing plan to reach as many prospective buyers as we can, but maintaining that confidentiality. So we're not really advertising it in business journals. We do what's called like blind advertising on websites, so the company still remains confidential, but they are able to see a recap of the company so buyers can look at it and see if there's any interest there in going further. We target buyers that are most suitable for the company that we're selling, so it's definitely a strategic and synergistic approach to doing it. So we're not just blindly going after every prospective buyer out there. So we do have a specific target group in mind. We get a lot of interest generated from the marketing that we do. So overall, I think it works really well.
How big an area do you cover?
Depending on the company that is available for...
Include my question.
Okay. We cover, the area that we cover normally is nationally, but depending on the company that's available for acquisition, we have gone internationally seeking out different types of investors. We email and we mail to over 1,000 private equity firms. Again, this is usually on a national basis. We also market to we have about 300 attorneys, bankers, consultants that we also involve into the marketing to see if they know of anybody who's interested in this company as well.
For Mike's staff,
Yeah.
they did everything. My communication was mostly with Michael, so he relayed to me any of the due diligence that his staff did. So I never really dealt with the staff. I really dealt with him and communication with him on a daily basis, sometimes more than that. So the due diligence was very thorough. We communicated constantly. So I thought that the fact that he was updated or he was on top of things must mean that he was communicating with his staff on a regular basis as well. They were on top of things. There was nothing that he forgot or he skipped or he wasn't updated on.
No surprises.
No surprises at all. No.
I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of successful people, and what really comes across at the end of the day as the thing that I'm looking for is integrity. There's a lot of smart people out there. There's not necessarily a lot of smart people with integrity. And it's been a true pleasure to work with Mike and work with somebody that you know already always has your back.